Colosseum Combat 50. We are ready for the next bout on the professional card. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Trent Gelosa is your referee. Fighting first out of the first farmer's red corner. He is trained in Doki Kaido, representing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Coach Association of Dayton, Tim Maris Martial Arts Academy, and Tactics Practice. Sponsored by Colfax Lounge, Pixels by Wolf, Granite Transformations, Ohana's Polynesian Dance, and personal friends, weighing in at 156 1/2 pounds, with a record of 3 wins and 11 losses, from Dayton, Ohio,
There's Van Vo. These guys were hanging out at the hotel earlier today.
His opponent across the cage, fighting out the B2 Digital blue corner, is a Valley Judo fighter representing Spears Gym, sponsored by WSBC, weighing in at 159 1/2 pounds. He is a veteran of more than 60 professional fights. From Harrison, Ohio, Ryan McIntosh!
Sean, I don't know if you know a lot about Ryan. I've refereed him over the years. This guy, if you needed a fighter, you just call the day of, and he would show up, drive 4 hours, and go fight.
It's exactly what Chris Lights Out Lytle was just telling me off air.
Yeah, and it didn't matter what the weight was either. He would just show up and say, yep, I'll do it. Yeah, he told me earlier today these guys were hanging out at the hotel, eating breakfast and stuff together, and he said, I like the guy, but I'm going to have to punch him in the face, so.
Open stance for Vo. There's the feint from McIntosh. Doesn't follow through. Both fighters very open. Squareness of their chest to target.
If they hit the ground, Ryan will throw lots of elbows and looks to cut people open with the elbows. He likes doing that. His submission game's pretty good.
Switch kick answered by a spinning back kick. Nearly a spinning back fist, and the head kick doesn't get through. Still very much a feeling out process to this fight. Swing and a miss with the lead left hook. Overhand left.
Nice. Oh, both guys changing that time.
Good inside kick, lands flush. McIntosh trying to cut off the cage. Then backs off the center of the cage, allowing Vo to come forward. See the feint by Vo. With that slapping kick on the thigh. 3:20 remaining, round number 1. Swing and a miss with the right hand.
Looks like McIntosh has a little shiner popping up there on the left eye.
Mouse under his left eye, the formation, the pocketing of blood. The fighters trying to establish their jabs, both trying to establish their range here in round number 1. A lot of swelling now from that mouse under the left eye of McIntosh. Smile on the face of Vo after missing that. Sporting touch of hands.
Nice. You can see Vo kind of look at him like, yeah, that was a good one.
Now it's Vo's turn to try to cut off the cage. Early forward pressure from McIntosh. Now that forward pressure in the form of Vo.
Just over 2 minutes left in this round.
Feint on the overhand right, didn't follow through. Missing that time as he followed through on the overhand right.
I think he threw that one from Harrison, Ohio. Oh, nice. Oh, big slam from McIntosh.
Full-on pro wrestling-like body slam. Exceedingly rare in MMA. The side control, trying to move north-south.
Great job by Van Vo.
Vo took the brunt of that slam, now back to his feet. 80 seconds remaining, round one. See the feint from Vo? Left hand not getting through from McIntosh. Swelling getting worse under the left eye of Ryan McIntosh from that mouse that formed early here in round number one.
You hear McIntosh's corner man, Daniel Head. They actually just fought about a year and a half ago. McIntosh and Dan, now he's cornering.
Keep them hands up, Ryan.
There you go, do it again. Keep it up, keep it up.
Feint on the rear right uppercut. Both fighters still throwing a lot of feints in this fight.
Place the shot, Ryan. Place
Well done, you back one. There, come on.
Vo trying to cut off the cage again. Final stages now, round number one. Big swing and a miss with the overhand right.
Outside right hand.
Nothing on that kick. We're headed to round two.
Good round, guys. Good round.
All right. He's going to get some eye spit on that eye.
Ryan.
They're definitely very flashy. Lots of spinning kick, spinning back fist.
Switch kick,
Switch
spinning
kick,
back
yeah.
fist. Numerous head kick attempts.
And big old right hands. Now we just need to get him to connect. Like I said earlier, Ryan was telling me in the back, you know, these guys are actually buddies. They don't live too far from each other. He said they sat down today and had breakfast together at the hotel. And it's a business, and they know it, and they're here to, you know, put on a show. And you know, Ryan said, if I had to punch him in the face, I have to punch him in the face. That's all right. And I know Van feels the same way.
You can fight people you respect. You can even fight your friends in this sport. Indeed, It is the fight business.
Yeah.
Heading through round number two of this, our second of 4 pro fights to conclude this card.
Well, I think that also speaks highly of what Colosseum Combat is, that guys would be willing to do that and fight their friends here because they want to help out Colosseum Combat in the B2 fight series. Ryan's last fight was a KO down at B2 Fight Series HR MMA down in Kentucky just over a month ago.
You know what I want?
McIntosh establishing the jab early. Nice outside kick.
Keep it simple.
Vo resetting, dropping his hands. See the open palm, fingers up. You can now extend your fingers up. You can no longer legally extend your fingers out. It's changed to the unified rules of MMA in 2016.
Double leg there. He's there, dude.
Yeah, there you go. Keep that jab out there, Ryan. Good.
Vo missing with the right off of the left.
Good. Keep touching it. You don't have to knock
Good body kick just under the armpit, lands by Vo. Continues to be serious swelling under the left eye of Ryan McIntosh, who was treated between rounds 1 and 2.
Oh, that was...
Time called immediately. So that landed errantly in the cup.
You got 5 minutes, bro.
And you see he's got 5 minutes. He took that heel to the groin, did McIntosh. Completely accidental, but you'll see it right here. Right underneath, right on the bottom of that cup.
So in MMA, it's the 2/3, 3/5 rule under the unified rules of MMA. In a 3-round fight, 2 rounds must be completed. If an accidental foul leads to the end of a fight. So McIntosh now has up to 5 minutes to recover. If he does not continue, this would be a no contest. Again, ruled accidental.
It's actually kind of funny. I'm listening to Van and talk to Ryan, and he told me, he said, sorry, I was trying to actually knock your face off, and I just went too low. It's that friendship.
McIntosh says he is ready.
All right. He is ready.
Mouthpiece back in. We're set to resume. Round number 2 continues, time in. A sporting gesture, respectful gesture from Van Vo. Hard outside
nice.
kick in the right.
Hey, right now, hands up. Hands up. You're not hurt. He is. Be smart. Patient. Come forward. Kick his leg. Yes. Kick his leg again.
Chopping on the outside kick.
Leg again.
Oh, what a shot by McIntosh with that left head kick. Looked like it was blocked.
Right now,
It's on the jump knee to throw the right hand. 2:50 remaining round 2.
hey, walk him down. Don't back you up.
Looks like Van Vo is bleeding a little bit as well.
Vo cut inside of his right brow. Blood streaming down his face.
Yes. Hey,
Both fighters trying to land big in the pocket.
nice check. Good.
Good time for a jab.
That's it. I love this. Good jab. We touching.
Vo sticking out the jab. Using it as a rangefinder, trying to find his way in. Again, the outside kick lands for McIntosh.
Yes, right there. Bring him to me. Bring him to me.
What a takedown.
Step in the half guard.
Immediately into side control.
Right elbow.
Half, Ryan.
Oh,
Squeeze. Get it. Get it. Bring it out. Come on, you're good. Patient.
does he have that locked in?
Patient. You're good. Oh, you got
Vo trying to push off on the fence.
He's still, Van Vo gave the thumbs up.
So on the short choke, looking for the rear naked choke on a really tough angle. Now taking the back, lost it in the seatbelt. Rolling through again, trying to find rear naked choke, one hook in. All defense now from Van Vo, both hooks in tight.
90 seconds. Take your time.
120 remaining, a lot of time now for McIntosh to find this rear naked choke. Hand fighting, you see trying to slide under
He
the
might have
chin.
that underneath there.
Grab your ear.
He might have it.
Thumbs up from Vo. It's just in a neck crank position, was not under the chin. Nicely
job.
done on the scramble, and now the takedown.
I have seen McIntosh finish fights from this position with the elbows.
Get out here, Ryan. 90 seconds.
Vo now trying to
Oh,
posture.
he's going to get that arm. Let's see.
Going belly down.
Take it.
Turning on the step over Vo, playing defense, and out.
Hey, scoot your head towards me. Scoot towards me. Hey.
30 seconds left.
Nice elbow.
Best sequence of the fight. Vo now with side control. McIntosh trying to cage walk out.
We got 20 seconds left. We hold it. There it is.
Trying to move to crucifixes Van
Oh,
Vo.
and he's got it with some time to work.
Vo looking key lock now, isolating the arm on the figure 4. Too slippery. Final seconds, round number 2. Entertaining thus far, Van Vo versus Ryan McIntosh. Right hand and another from Vo.
What a round.
Let's go, boys.
It's a good round by both fighters. You had both fighters attacking and defending, and both guys did everything they needed to do in that round.
McIntosh, badly swollen left eye with that mouse that formed under his left eye in round number 1, and Vo cut inside of his right brow in round number 2. Mutual show of respect, and right back to it, third and final round. Nothing on that head kick from McIntosh. But with the right hand on the entry.
Hands up, right leg kick. It's fine, push off, push off. Hey, take that. Let's go.
Close guard, jump guard, guillotine.
Pull your left elbow down, Ryan. Flex your left.
Vo trying to punch his way out.
Yeah, he's been hard to submit so far.
Pops his head free. Once arms are so slippery, as you well know, this deep into a fight, so tough to get things like a guillotine. And there's the tap.
By McIntosh.
Perhaps an injury.
Not sure what happened there. We'll find out.
Anticlimactic sequence to a really good fight.
Great fight by both guys.
We'll see the end. You see close guard and immediately just posturing up and tapping.
And I mean, maybe he had nothing left to give. They've had a great first 2 rounds. His last fight, like I said, was just over a month ago. It was 1 round.
McIntosh now back to his feet.
I'd be curious to know what his injury was. We'll go with Brady L. Davis with the winner announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute, 4 seconds in the third round. Your winner by tap out due to exhaustion.
Hey, he just went up.
McIntosh taking himself out of the fight. Well, let's go to Chris Lytle with the winner, Van Vo.
Put up for Ryan. This dude's a beast and a true veteran in our sport. If this dude didn't take as many fights as he does, we probably wouldn't have promotions going on like this. He's one of those guys that shows up every 3 weeks and puts on fucking wars. I love that guy to death. I've trained with him, I've cornered him, and man, I can't wait till we get to work some more.
All right, well, he didn't seem to have you in some bad spots right there. Some arm bars, you got cut, good slam. How close were you to being finished in that fight?
Man, I'll be honest, that arm bar was pretty tight. Had to grind through it, keep going. But then, I mean, Ryan hit me with some solid shots that made me double think, all right, don't sit here anymore. And just kept working, trying to figure out new spots, listen to my corner, stay behind the ball, stay patient, stay calm, keep working.
Man, I've really liked the transformation in your career. I think you've won 3 out of the last 4 here. What's next for you?
Man, anything, I love it. I actually heard about the vacant 45 title belt. I know this was 60, but you know me, I'm a 45er. And I can't say that I fully deserve it, guys. There's people out there for things, but you put me in there for a title fight, I'm going to give you a show. Every time I come out here, I'm out here to put out a show. Guys,
Van, we love having you come here. You always put on a gun show. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you to my fans. Thank you, everybody. If you guys can help me out, buy something from my table. Helps my family and I out and helps my team out. Thank you very much. You guys have a good night.